Israel Medrash is 16 years old when he arrives alone from Bielorussia. Like many Jewish immigrants, he gets work in a tailor shop.
The tailors officially worked 59 hours a week. Unofficially, during the busy season, they worked from dawn until dusk. The workers were embittered by poverty and misfortune. There was perpetual class struggle between the workers and their employers.
In the Yiddish language newspaper, Medrash writes about the emerging voices of the workers and their new revolutionary ideas.
The immigrants were confident that the socialists could organize the impoverished tailors and cloakmakers into unions to fight for better working conditions in the factories and sweatshops.
The tailors call a strike.
The strike lasted 9 weeks and ended in victory for the workers. The 59-hour work week was abolished. From then on, they never worked more than 49 hours a week.
Montreal is swelling with workers, and not all are immigrants. Many are French-Canadian farmers looking for work. The city is now 60% French. In 1900, the average pay is 13 cents an hour. A pound of butter costs 20 cents. In the working neighborhoods, 1 child in 4 will die before the age of 1. An adult is not expected to live beyond 50. "16-year-old Alfred Charpentier is an apprentice bricklayer working with his father.
We were 15 at the dinner table. I was the only one with my father to provide for the needs of all. He taught me my first notions of labor unionism. I met the labor leaders of the time. Their speeches impressed me a lot. I dreamt of being able, one day, to follow their example."
At 23, Charpentier becomes secretary of the Montreal Bricklayers Union, local number 1, though this does not guarantee employment.
Economic depression frequently forced my father and me out of work, not to mention the unemployment due to strikes in our field. Financial straits permeated our family for many years to come, a humiliation which many bricklayers had to accept.
There are other barriers for the working class. Here, among the columns of St. James Street in Montreal's banking district, French-Canadian workers deposit their savings. Though the province of Quebec is overwhelmingly French, the English control the banks. Alphonse Desjardins has been researching the bank's practices of not lending money to the working class and farmers.
This is an extremely perilous situation, since the English will use the influence given to them by the savings of our compatriots to strangle them whenever needed.
From his home in Lévis, overlooking Quebec City, Desjardins opens the first Caisse Populaire, a credit union he hopes will ensure French Canadians have access to loans and advice.
It is truly the People's Bank, where the honest, hard-working, thrifty worker and farmer can hold their heads high with no fear of being turned down.
Desjardins' Caisse Populaire spread quickly across Quebec and into Montreal. Industry, technology, and workers. It is an era of progress. As a new century begins to take shape, the cities of Canada are awakening. A new urban nation is being born.